Hi everyone. In this video I am going to start playing Rise of Rasalhague campaign. And as you can see, I have 7 remaining days to accept this contract. But before I do that, let me briefly explain what's going on in here. So today is the 24th of May of 3031. Right at the moment I am located in the industrial hub of House Kurita. I have some mechs that are being worked on in here, and some of them are in cold storage. I am yet to complete the main mercenary campaign. I've completed the most of it, and now I need to move out to the periphery, to this no-name system, where you actually start fighting the Comstar. This is where most of the interesting stuff is happening, but I cannot do so because I have this priority transmissions popping up. This is the second one. In my previous videos I've completed the Legend of Kestrel Lancers campaign. It was a very good campaign, by the way. I like it. Some of those missions are quite adventurous. And I've completed that campaign by going on to the missions by myself. I didn't take any lancemates with me. I went there solo, so I wanna see if I can do something like this in this campaign. I don't know, I'm not sure about that, but let's try it. Anyway, so let's go ahead and see what this contract has to say. It comes from this guy, Christian Mansdottir. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce his last name, so I will call him Mansdottir, if that's okay. If it's wrong, then please feel free to correct me. Anyways, so here's what he has to say. Commander, my name is Colonel Christian Mansdottir, CO of the LCAF First Tier Assault Regiment. We are Special Operations Battle Mech Command, sponsored by Arhan Steiner, primarily staffed with former Tier Resistance expatriates from the Rasalhague Military District and those of Rasalhague descent living in the Lyrian Commonwealth. Since our formation, we've served the LCAF with distinction. I am proud to say that during the 4th Succession War, the First Tier were instrumental to the success of Operation Gottendammerung, the Lyrian offensive against the Draconians Combine that reclaimed a number of long-lost Lyrian worlds and liberated multiple native Rasalhague systems from House Kurita's clutches. Commander, I am contacting you because I need your help, and right now I am counting on your reliable reputation to help me with a task that must be done. I can't say much in this transmission beyond that I am in need of your services. If you are willing to work with me to see my mission through the completion, I will do whatever it takes to make this endeavor worth your while. That is all that I can say of this matter at the moment. I pray that it's enough for you to come to our aid. Please contact me soon with your answer. Alright, so let's go ahead and take this contract. Let's depart. Another long reading to do. Commander, you're a godsend. Thank you for signing on. Help us out. To put it bluntly, tensions are high and about to reach a breaking point. During the 4th Succession War, the First Tier liberated systems in the name of the Lyrian Commonwealth, under the promise that the Rasalhague natives of those systems would be allowed to take a more active role in administration of our communities, rather than live as an oppressed ethnic majority as we were under House Kurita's rule. Although the initial years of rebuilding under the rule of the Lyrian Commonwealth started promising, it has since deteriorated as more attention is placed on the upcoming FedCam merger. After the war, the Archon rolled the liberated Rasalhague worlds into the Tamar Pact, one of the three nations that form the Lyrian Commonwealth, and a nation that has historic ties to many of liberated systems. Unfortunately, those ties are currently causing a great deal of anguish. Duke Kelsva has agreed to honor inherited noble titles, land grants, and property deeds held by families with ties to the liberated systems prior to the Kuritan conquest. Escalating tensions between the nobles returning to lay claim to what they see as their property and Rasalhague inhabitants. They held ownership of the same property for centuries under Kuritan rule. This has caused everything from civil disobedience against the Lyrian nobles coming to press their inherited titles to forced displacements of Rasalhague natives. In the Krichbach systems, things are getting particularly bad, which is why I need your help. After you've made all needed preparations, go to the system's jump point. I've taken the liberty of pre-booking your jump ship passage to Kirchbach. I will explain more once you're in system. Okay. 38 days to travel. Long time. Okay, looks like I have some job rewards. Yeah, so let's get rid of this. AC-10, nuclear level 5, then some money. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating that it takes such a long time to unlock this cantina. I have it almost unlocked, except for this. What is it? Faster weapon cycling. Yeah, that's the upgrade that I actually like, and I am still yet to unlock it. Takes so many years and several decades to unlock this thing. Should have been much faster. And then Treasure Hunter. This one, this weapon hit transfer. I don't think I use this one, so yeah. But this one is kind of needed. And even though I have a mod which allows a faster cantina unlocks, still even then it can take up to 2 decades to unlock this whole thing. Horrible, horrible. Should have been much faster than that. Anyways, enough of that. Let's see what's the mission briefing is. Once again, same guy, Christian Manstatir. It's great to meet you, Commander. Thank you for coming. Over 200 years ago, during the early succession wars, Kirchbach was conquered by the Dragonis Combine. Many who feared the Combine's brutal reputation relocated deeper into the Lyrian Commonwealth, abandoning homes, properties and noble titles as they fled. Once conquered, the Draconis Combine forced the migration of millions of Rasalhague families of Kirchbach, leaving them as cheap labor to clean up the devastation House Kurita left in their wake. Now that Kirchbach has been returned to the Tamar Pact, those with ancestral claims to properties that still exist within the system have returned to claim what they feel is rightfully theirs with Duke Kelsva's blessing. This brings them into direct conflict with the Rasalhague families that have owned the same lands for generations under Kuritan rule. This mess was already foobar to begin with, but now Duke Kelsva has thrown Inferno Gel on the entire situation by enlisting the services of a mercenary group known as the Gotterdamerung Society. Former LCAF thugs and veterans of Operation Gotterdamerung that went mercenary to relive the glory days of the recent Fourth Succession War, and they do so by enforcing evictions, openly intimidating and in some cases physically assaulting the Rasalhague natives in system. All while in plain view of me and my first tour, who all have direct ties to the Rasalhague community, my unit and I agree that we can no longer stand on the sideline and let this happen, but our hands are tied due to our allegiance to the Lyrian Commonwealth. We cannot openly move against mercenaries hired by our liege warlord without risking a firing squad. Which is why I need your help. I want you to cripple the Gotterdamerung Society so they can no longer oppress the citizens of Kirchbach. I've recently come into possession of the IFF transporter codes for a local pirate group by the name of Blackenborg Beaters. I want you to mask your unit with their IFF frequency and cripple the Gotterdamerung in what will outwardly appear to be a pirate attack from known in-system hostiles. My second in command, Tor Miraborg, and I will monitor your progress, live on comms, and direct you as needed. Good hunting, Commander. Okay, so this is the campaign mission. Small battle area, only 0.56 square kilometers. The Gotterdamerung Society pride themselves as primarily a mobile armor and artillery unit, but do run a number of mechs as support. Taking their mech assets out should give them enough of black eye that they can't further harass Kirchbach's Rasalhague citizenry. Okay, so let's take this contract. Maybe should I have 2 points of salvage? This is probably not. Okay, yeah, it allows me to do so. Anyways, so let's confirm. Okay, so this is a fairly easy mission, only 60 difficulty, and the tonnage available is 260 tons. I've done much more difficult missions before then, that's why I have all these monsters in here. So let's actually see if I can do this mission by myself, but I do kinda need to train these pilots so that they reach their full potential. Anyways, and for me, I would actually go, I've been actually thinking about this before. I will probably go with some kind of heavy mech. Let's see which heavy mechs do I have in my collection. Let's do Warhammer. Yeah, let's definitely do this Warhammer now. Unfortunately, all this stuff is grayed out in here because we are not in a conflict zone or industrial hub. But here is the loadout for this mech. So, it's got 2 PPCs, 2 small lasers and 2 medium lasers, and also a SRM-4 stream variant. Sometimes I like to use SRM-6 for a greater firepower. However, in this case, I've decided to go for a better cooling management and the heat management. I've decided to go with SRM-4 so I could take more heat sinks with me. And by the way, inside it's got all the double heat sinks, or all heat sinks are double. Anyways, let's go ahead and see if I can complete this mission by myself using this Warhammer 6K. This is, by the way, one of my all-time favorites heavy mechs. Alright, let's go.
My unit fought and died in the Fourth Succession War to liberate the Rasalhague people from the abuse they suffered at the hands of House Kurita. But Duke Kelsoi's hired goons, the Guter Damerung Society, have come in and treated the Rasalhague natives of Kirchbach like indentured servants. I can no longer turn a blind eye to the Tamar Pact's treatment of my people, but I cannot move against the Society or Duke Kelsoi openly. I need you to take the Guter Damerung Society off the board, or the natives of Kirchbach will continue to suffer. Make a show of it as much as possible. I need this to look like a random pirate raid to avoid suspicion. Thor and I will be monitoring this operation remotely. Good luck, Commander.
We have incoming battle mechs. Transporters identify them as the Blankenberg beaters. Our kill kills while they were being assaulted by pirate forces. The IFF codes appear to be doing their job.
A bit of good news for once. I'll take it.
Lots of light mechs.
Target destroyed.
His center torso is in a bad shape. Right. Took a bit more damage than I wanted to, all these light mechs. I need to warm up a little bit. Some dropship. So where should I go to? This way I would assume. Let's see what's going on here. Too far for small lasers. Someone is shooting me from the rear.
Target acquired.
Watch my hit. Okay, is somebody else coming after me? Yes.
Target acquired. Heat critical. Target destroyed.
Commander, an unidentified dropship carrying active mech reactors just entered our combat zone.
Guter Damerung Society, Blankenberg beaters. The people of Kirchbach will no longer stand by as you oppress our people. Shut down and submit to the tier, or be destroyed.
Magnussen.
You know him?
Acquired.
Ja, his name is Hakan Magnussen, an old friend from the tier resistance of Rasalhague. Looks like he's become a bigger player in the movement since I last saw him.
Damn it. This complicates things. Commander, our main objective is still to destroy the Gutadamarang Society. Try to avoid contact with the tier at all cost. I'll authorize a generous performance bonus if you manage to avoid excessive damage to the tier forces. They might not know it now, but they're our allies in all of this. They will be marked as a third force on your HUD. Avoid contact if you can, but also don't let the Gutadamarang Society overwhelm them. If they force your hand, try to disable their mechs without destroying them.
I'm reading half the primary targets destroyed. Keep this momentum going. Got the Damarong forces taking critical damage. You're almost there, Commander.
Okay, I cannot destroy these guys. I have to run away from them.
Good work. Head to the exfil site at the marked nav point. Thor, do you have a way of contacting this Magnuson?
If my tiered communication codes are still valid after all these years, I should be able to. Why?
I don't want another debacle like this to happen again. Make contact. Maybe there is some way we can help each other out here.
Okay, but I need to warn you, Christian. Ekon is highly ambitious and self-serving. Be cautious around him. He'll likely sell you out if he feels it suits his personal needs.
Come on, take me out here.
Make the call. We'll see what he has to say first.
Jeez. Pick me up, you idiot. Jeez. All right. A bunch of garbage. Do I have one? I have a better low cost. Will sell it. Obviously, no double hit sinks. What else is there? Yeah, I will just sell this stuff. Okay, 11 mech kills light mechs. Once again, this Christian monster tier. Commander, again I must thank you for your ability to adapt to an ever-changing situation. Thor and I have reached out to this Hakon Magnusson. He has provided further insight into the situation here through the eyes of the Rasalhague citizens. All three of us agree that Gutadamarang Society is the primary threat to peace here on Kirchbach. But Hakon has also suggested that the first tier exposure to this operation is too great. In his words, the Rasalhague natives cannot afford to lose the first tier, as an ally and a beacon of hope for our people. Reluctantly, Thor and I agree that our exposure to this plot puts the first tier under a tremendous amount of unnecessary risk. Therefore, I am transferring the remainder of your contract to Magnusson. Oh man, what a name. To see the remainder of this mission through. Make your necessary repairs, then report to him for further briefing from here on out. I pray that you too will find a permanent solution to our mercenary issue. Alright, so he told me to make necessary repairs, but how am I gonna do them if I am not in the industrial hub or in conflict zone? They don't allow me to do any kind of repairs in here. But I will use some other mech instead. Should I use the Annihilator? No, that's probably not on these missions. Yeah, let's get rid of this one. Can I sell this? Yeah, at least I can sell it. Okay, that's good. It's not even worth anything. Alright, so what's the next mission is gonna be? Commander, I am Håkon Magnusson, representative of the Rasalhague royal family in exile, and the Tier Independence Movement. Christian has transferred the remainder of your existing contract to me. I hope that this will not be an issue for yourself or any of your staff. We all have a lot riding on you. Christian had the right idea targeting the Götterdämmerung Society, but failed to realize that the true threat is not just the society, but the one that hired them. One Nicole Kelsva, the niece of the current Duke of Tamar, Selvin Kelsva. She is here on Kirchbach to appease a number of nobles within her uncle's royal court to further cement her uncle's rule over his revitalized Tamar Pact, which means she cares very little for the well-being of any of the residents of the conquered Puritan worlds. Her reputation inspires fear within the ethnic Rasalhague communities, so I believe the best way to serve the Rasalhague people of Kirchbach is to show them that the Tier movement is willing to support them and stand up to bullies like her. I want you to attack a facility belonging to Kelsva Guard, House Kelsva's private honor guard, and the Götterdämmerung's primary source of battle mech support, while under the banner of the Tier. Christian will attempt to run interference to give us a window to execute this mission with minimal resistance from local LCAF forces. Don't let us down, Commander. Okay. Campaign mission, 9 square kilometers. The marked Kelsva Guard forward operating base is known supplier of the Götterdämmerung Society. Destroying it should cut off much of the supplies the Götterdämmerung need to refit themselves after your previous encounter with them. Christian will only be able to run interference on our behalf for a short time, so be prepared to evacuate the area once your task is complete. Okay, so basically what this mission is, it's just another typical demolition mission or scorched earth mission, which is being dressed up into this kind of fancy story. So for that matter, I think I'm gonna take some light mech, either light or medium mech, and they don't even offer me the airstrike support. So I think I'm gonna take either a light or medium mech which has machine guns and the one which can run really fast. Let's see. What are the light mechs do I have? So I have this Firestarter with 2 machine guns. And by the way, in this campaign, in this collection, I do not have any hero mechs. I've talked about this before, they are apocryphal, so I'm not gonna be using them or buying them, wasting my money on them. So yeah, I have this Firestarter here, but also, as far as the medium mechs go, I have this Cicada with 2 machine guns. This one can run 113 kilometers per hour, while Firestarter is only 97, but it's got also the small lasers, whereas this has only 1 medium laser. And also Firestarter has obviously the jump jets. Maybe I should try the Firestarter. Yeah, let's do the Firestarter. We'll try that Cicada some other time. Yeah, so let's go ahead and take this Firestarter And let's see if we can survive it. I wish they allowed me to do airstrikes, but not this time, apparently.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems online.
While the Guter Damarong Society might be the thugs terrorizing the Rasgalian people of Kirkbach, make no mistake, the one tugging their leash is Nicole Kelswa, Duke Selvin's niece. She and the Kelswa Guard are the ones that have contracted out the Society as a private security force to bring Kirkbach into line with their bigoted ideals. The marked nav point will direct you to the Society's primary base of operations. Raise it to the ground and end them. Christian is going to run interference and has tapped the LCAF command channel on our behalf. So I will take over as CO of this
Yikes.
operation
Should have
in
watched
his
my feet
absence.
instead.
Good luck, Commander.
Tier forces across the perimeter. The Cutter Dammering Society are still undergoing repair. Manslaughter, where the hell are your LCAP forces?
This is the first I've heard that you need our assistance. You've always made it a point to cut my unit out of the loop in favor of your private security forces.
Because I don't trust you or your mountain monkey combine turncoats.
My people run us this world in the name of the Commonwealth. You will show them respect.
No, I won't. Not till they learn to follow orders. And now I order them to destroy those terrorists. Or you'll answer to my uncle and your duke personally.
Raising my forces now, I will be en route shortly.
Our infrastructure is under attack. Get them away from those buildings.
Base operating at 50% capacity. Keep it up, Commander.
God damn it, Manslaughter, where the hell are you?
All power signatures across the facility have gone dark.
Good enough for me. Let's pack it in and get out of here. Christian will need to make a show of at least trying to chase us down. Let's not be here when his forces show up.
Manslaughter, you and your collection of freeloading deadbeats have now failed in defending this system from both pirates and terrorists. Expect my uncle to be hearing about your incompetence.
Yeah, let's just get out here. Yikes, I took a nasty hit in my
Quickly,
rear.
Commander. Prepare for extraction.
I guess I'll take this anyway. Alright, yeah, took some nasty hit in my torso, but it was like in the rear. Hopefully there is no components destroyed. Okay, that's this guy again. Commander, good work. Nicole Kelsva was furious that my unit failed to apprehend the pirates of the terrorists that attacked the Guter Damarong Society. She has laid the blame squarely on my lap and has petitioned her uncle to dismiss me from my command of the first tier. Friends of mine within LCAF High Command have given me notice that state politics may force them to serve Kelsva my head on a platter to appease the nobles of the Tamar Pact in order to minimize tensions with the Lyrian Commonwealth nobility, which is currently strained enough by the upcoming Fedcom unification and dissatisfaction with the Archon for propping up the Federated Sons shattered economy after Comstar's interdiction. When Thor got wind of this, he spread the word through the first tier and held a secret vote without my knowledge. Through it, I've learned that my unit no longer has faith that the Lyrian Commonwealth will do right by the first tier or our people. They have repeatedly broken their promises and have exploited our faith that things will get better, only to treat us with the same disrespect that House Kurita did. We've collectively made the difficult decision to abandon the Lyrian Commonwealth and take our chances with Hakan Magnusson and the Tier Independence movement in the Draconis Combine. At least with them we know that our lives will go towards saving our people, not further oppressing them. As my last act as a commissioned LCF officer, I've approved your final payment along with a substantial combat bonus. I hope our paths cross again sometime, Commander. Until then, this is goodbye. Okay, so looks like we've completed the 2 preliminary missions of this campaign. And then the main campaign will start probably in a couple of years, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, so I'm located on Krichbach. This is Lyrian Commonwealth still. I wonder, well, when are they gonna unite? Because they will unite shortly thereafter. And this is the Tikhonov Free Republic, which is going to be disbanded in here. And this is what's called St. Eve's, another new thing which kinda emerges here. Yeah, but anyways, this is it for this video. Yeah, I'm still yet to beat the Comstar, so we'll see what I'm gonna do next. I'm not sure. I should probably make more money and collect more mechs. Or maybe I should go after the Comstar again. Not sure what to do. Anyways, thank you for watching, and until the next video. Have a nice day.